the other night, so I got shit in my head. So if like stuff from that movie flies out, that's why. Okay, so we do have versus. God, that is gonna be messed up. Versus team versus Go4w0w. And yeah, we're going to be confused throughout the entire evening. But we're going to hear a Gold Mud Railway, which is probably one of my most favorite maps to cast, as well as Scrim. I really do like this map. We're going to be having versus on the harder side starting out, and we will be having Go4w0w on the easier side. So it's really going to be interesting here to see the breakouts. Probably going to be a 2-3 split here for versus, and most likely a 2-3 split as well for WoW. And actually, WoW going to be sending 2 players. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a standard over here for WoW, I guess, with 4 coming down. So definitely looking fairly standard for either of these teams. So we do have Rogarth right now. I wonder why they're not playing as Aspira, as they're all, I think, Aspira. They are. Weird. But anywho's, we are going to be seeing First Blood going over here to Rogarth, as he will be able to pick up one. Picks up a second one across the way. Nice play. It's going to be Ali going down, and they will be able to capture that Charlie Bravo setup right from the get-go. We have iPaddy also going to be backing up there through mid. Pons is going to be pushing up fairly hard up there through mid. Not going to be making anything happen out of it, and a possible back rage as well as Ali trying to get that squad revive. Finally going to be able to get something out of it, but has to back up, and that meadow area just getting completely pounded. We're going to be having Frozen right there holding it off. Nice job. 2 pickups there, finishing out the second one with that 93R, and Prodig going to have a little bit of trouble out here. I mean, he's got that Engie kit, which means that he will not be able to be too aggressive. We do have that Charlie flag. Oh, a back spawns here for Rogarth. Oh my god! Can you get any luckier with your back spawns here, as he will be able to take down one. It doesn't look like he's going to get the second one just quite yet, but look at the distraction that he has caused. And, I mean, if anything, he had some initial damage there on that. Destroyer will be able to come up, and Destroyer might actually be able to clean this up completely. He does miss a couple of shots there, which is not going to be good, but another back rage coming in here. Patty will be pushing back up. Spots him out using that ACWR, which we've seen quite frequently, not only on the Engie class, but also on the medic class, the assault class. We've seen him going back and forth with those. So definitely a good gun. One of those that can definitely hit fire fairly well, high rate of fire. We have Destroyer still going to be back up here onto Metal Rock, and not a whole lot that he can do in this situation. He's going to be getting naded. He's going to be getting pinged from several different directions. Lexi, though, will be making a push here onto Charlie flag. And we do have a 2-2 setup now where Tayo gonna try and at least pick off a couple of them. Lexi will be pushing back up after they grab that cap. Spots out one from behind. And, oh, getting shot. Nice play here from Versus, as they will be able to secure that Charlie flag once again. And they're going to be able to get a triple cap as they wipe them out on Bravo. So nice play here for Versus right now, as they will be able to get that trip cap. And this is a pretty brutal setup. Unfortunately, they weren't able to stop the spawns coming in over here onto Alpha flag, as Rogarth was able to take down Tayo. And we do have a 1-on-2 situation, as Ali trying to find these last 2 players. They ended up finding him first. Now Shifty Pawn's going to be here into Grey House. Let's see what the hold is going to be. This is probably the most, I wouldn't say unorthodox. Unorthodox hold would be A and C, but it's not the first choice. It'd be the second choice hold to have. So let's see what Versus is going to do to try and grab this back. Because oh my God, Go4w0w just going straight up into that Bravo flag, going to be wiping out everybody. Tayo ends up going down. We do have Prodigdo coming around the corner. He ends up going down. Nice play there by Rogarth, as he was able to provide that overwatch and help his teammates there survive. And now we are going to be seeing a push, heavy push coming out here onto that Bravo flag. iPaddy going to be all alone, ends up getting taken out, and there's going to be no defense here for Bravo flag. I'd like to see a little bit more shifting over here towards that B flag from WoW to try and hold on there. We do have Lexi spotting out one, going in for a back rage. That was going to be picking up by Frozen, so nice play there. And I think they will be able to hold off that B push. Looks like Charlie Flag's still going to be getting contested right now, as iPaddy going to be pushing back up. Oh, cross shots there from the teammates of Inversus, going to come down. And they should be able to get onto that burn. I don't see why they're waiting for so long to get on that burn. But now Rogarth Going to be the only one back up. We do have a 3-man push, and I don't like this. I don't like this push coming back over here towards dorms. I think that one of them should have dropped down over here onto Alpha. It's going to leave them a little bit bare because Frozen now has to come down here to try and take care of this B flag. Now he did, but if he had been taken down, that means that that flag would have been completely undefended, and that would have been an easy push straight up onto that Alpha side of the map. So, you know, maybe a little bit lucky there for WoW because there wasn't a another player there to help out Versus, but we do have Monstrator going to be pushing up through Grey House here. It's going to be a 2-on-1. We also have Prodig. Did he just RPG himself? I don't know. But Prodig going to be able to take down one, get shot from behind. He will be shut down. Now Monstrator coming up through Grey House, not going to be connecting with those shots. And Shifty Pawns coming around the side. And nice play there, but he's taking a lot of damage for it. Do we have Frozen coming down? We do. Nice pickup there. And 162 to 100. We are seeing right now WoW just doing a great job of holding it down. Even though we saw that early trip cap coming in here for Versus, they've been able to hold on to the, I would say, the power flags on this particular map. We do have Monstrator over here onto Step Up. Looks like they're going to be gearing up for a push. Ali does end up going down. Does Monstrator end up picking that up? Looks like we do have... No, Lexi just going to be backing up. Very smart decision. Shifty Pawns, though, going to be able to pick up one for himself. And this is now about to be a 100-ticket game in favor here of Aspire, or WoW, if they're not careful. We do have that Bravo flag start to burn down. Frozen's going to be on the outside along with Lexi here. And it'll be interesting to see. Oh, we do have a Prodig just coming around the corner, blowing out that wall. Nice play. And we will be seeing that Bravo flag going into their favor. Destroyer, the only one up here for WoW, as he does spot out one. Nade spam going to be coming in. Nice pickup there on Pawns, as he will take him down. But a beautiful double there by Monstrator. Going to be able to clean that up, as he caught both of those players completely out of position. And Monstrator needs to be shifting over here onto this Alpha flag. That could be a possible trip here into their favor. And with those spawns coming in, I would imagine Shifty is going to be doing just that. No, just playing very passive. As soon as Ali spots this 4-man or 3-man push over here onto Charlie, he should be able to... oh, how did he miss those shots? Oh my God. Wow, that I don't even know. Like, how do you miss that? We are going to be seeing Destroyer, though, having an easy time going up into that Bravo flag. Not the best setup here. I don't like this play here for Tayo, as he's not really doing much of anything at all. They know that Bravo is flashing. They know that that B is flashing, so he needs to get his butt over there, either onto C flag or onto Bravo to try and help out. And right now, he's not doing either of them. Lexi will be pushing back up, see if he can't clear out this Grey House, and going to be able to get these reses as well. But oh, goes down. Now it's going to be shaping up to be a 2-on-2. Nice job there for Monstrator. We'll be able to take down one. And Frozen, though, coming back, going to keep that push alive there onto that B flag. And oh, doing a nice job picking up a second one as well. And did he stop that burn? He did. He stopped the burn and the possible trip cap there. So nice play by Frozen. Do have iPaddy going to try and stop it over here onto Charlie flag. He does end up getting taken down. Shifty Pawns the only one really in a good position. We do have Prodig, though, but he's so exposed up there now that that wall has been blown out. So it's going to be a weird position for him to be in. Trading out onto that B flag. We need to be seeing a little bit more, I would say, focus here onto B flag right now from Versus. And Shifty is not liking the server at all. Nice Magnum there. We'll be able to take down one. And Tayo will be re-pushing back up here onto that Bravo flag. Going to get that burn back. And that's going to allow them to secure this triple once again. So it is by no means over here, guys. It's only a about a 50-ticket game here. And with that cleanup there onto Bravo flag. With Monstrator actually potentially going to be picking up at least one, maybe two players over here. Nice pickups there. Going to be shoving all of the Go4w0w over here onto that Charlie side of the map. And that's going to be crucial here to hold it. And I don't like this. I don't like this aggressive 2-man push onto C flag. I think that they should stick with a 1-man push to C and play a little bit more defensively here. They are down tickets, but at the moment we're seeing Go4w0w just coming in here. Look at this, how strong they're coming in. They're going in with a double nade setup here. and they're going to be able to push them off of the B flag for the most part. And this is exactly how they got in onto B in the first place. We'll be seeing Monster coming out on top in that exchange on C. So that was definitely a good pickup. But look at this, a back rage coming in here onto that alpha flag. Ali going to try and hold on here, but taking a lot of initial damage before he can do anything. Nice pickup there on Destroyer. And we have another one. We do. Frozen getting picked up from behind. So not looking too bad right now. Monster going to be also taking down one onto that B flag. Looks like he's going to be shifting back over. Lexi, the last one, left back up. Beautiful shots there on Tayo. Can he do it again here on Monster? As he does have to get some time to need some spawns off on him. We need to be seeing Rogarth probably spawning in here onto that B side of the map. Can he do it? No, he doesn't. Gets taken out. In fact, we do have a two-man push there onto Alpha Flag instead. And Frozen also going to be getting shot from behind. So we're seeing Team Versus right now doing a great job of coming back there. Actually about to take the lead as it is now evened up 57-57. So definitely doing a nice play here. And we do have, it looks like, only one player from WoW going to be up in between that Alpha Bravo setup. And once again, they're just getting caught over here onto those dorms. I'd like to see a heavier push towards one flag, secure the flag, get a wipe on it, and then re-push over here onto that Bravo flag. It does look like we have Lexi, though, going around for a heavy push onto Charlie. iPatty will be shifting back around here onto B flag. And a nice pickup there in that exchange. Only 6 health left, so definitely a close engagement there, as he's actually using the standard Ace 23, so he's kind of going old school there with that gun setup. But Shifty Pone's coming around the corner. Can he make it too? He does. Beautiful play there, and that's going to be an easy hold onto that B flag, because look at this, we have 4 players here now from Versus here. Basically just going to collapse around this gray house, and they're leaving that Alpha flag completely open, electing to go for that Charlie flag. I'm not really sure why they're going for that C flag, as it's just not that great of a flag to hold. But we will be seeing Frozen, though, taking down one. Nice play there. This is going to allow them to get onto that B flag once again. 22-53 in favor now of Versus, as they do have that lead. And let's see if they can hold on to it, because we do have WoW coming back now. Shifty Pawns, though, with a nice pickup. We do have Charlie Flag also going to be getting burned down. And Shifty Pawns getting taken down in the middle. It's now going to be a 1-on-2 situation here onto center. Oh, nice play there. That was Prodig going to be able to take him down from Perch. But with this, with Go4w0w taking that Alpha Bravo setup, they're going to have the stronger setup here. And this is when I think that they need to play a little bit defensively. We need to be seeing them spreading out into their positions. We need to be seeing them, sitting over here on Rock, B House. This is a nice position for Go4w0w right now to end up clutching out this event. Now, they do have only 16 tickets here to play with, so they need to be really, really careful with all of their spawns, all of their reses. Right now, Destroyer, without nades, cannot actually get any nade spam going on, but we do have a back rage there onto that Charlie flag, so it should be flashing right now, and it is. And if they clean this up right now, Ali, the last player left, still staying alive. Destroyer going to try and come around and clean up the last player. He's only got that pistol out, which could definitely spell disaster, and it does. He ends up going down, and that allows that push to stay alive. They lost C-Cap. So Prodig going to be coming in here as well. Does end up going down onto B flag. Ali coming around on the backside. 15-25. Oh my god. Ali there with a beautiful 2-man pickup. And that's going to allow Monster to get onto that B flag. We do have a push coming in here for Destroyer. Can he clean it up here and keep that B flag? No, he goes down. But I think that iPatty was able to clean up the last player. No, that was going to be Rogarth there with the RGOs, but we have a shift onto Alpha Flag. 17 tickets left to go. iFrozen going to try and clean this up. He goes down over here into Grey House, and I think that's going to be it here, guys, with only 2 players left for us for Go4w0w. It is going to be very hard for them to secure another 2-flag bleed with only 9 tickets left to go. Are they going to get... Oh, they did! They get over there on the Alpha flag! Oh my god! This is so close! 11 tickets left here, as it is now a 5-ticket game with the bleed going in favor of Go4w0w. Now a huge push coming in here onto that B flag. iPatty going to try and hold on. Pulls out the Magnum. Not going to be successful there with those pushes. And now Frozen going to be following that back up once again. Can he clear it out? He does. 7 tickets. 5 tickets left here. Can they get this bleed fast enough? They will be able to grade out. 3 tickets left to go. 5 here for Versus. This is such a close game with the 2-flag bleed. Now it's going to be even back up. They take the lead, and I think that we are going to be seeing Go4w0w with the win by 3 tickets. Oh my gosh. great half there, guys, as 3 tickets was all that was won, and narrowly we saw Go4w0w come back from a or actually we saw Versus team come back from a 60-ticket deficit, and then Go4w0w coming back from a I think they had about a 40 or 30 or 40 ticket deficit at one point. So massive comebacks from both of these teams. It looked like Go4w0w had basically the majority, or I would say they had the ball in their court the entire time. They had control of the map, it seemed like. But I mean, wow, Versus coming back, doing a great job. Getting onto those flags, capping it out, and they had 2 really important wipes. Plus, we also had Go4w0w going for that Charlie flag considerable amount of times. I mean, it was a little bit ridiculous when they had that Alpha flag. They kept trying to push up through dorms, and honestly, Versus did the right thing by basically pushing all of their attention over there onto those AB flags and holding those. But we did see a really nice wipe coming in for Go4w0w. We saw a couple of really good wipes actually come in for Go4w0w. Really good holds. And we're going to be getting into this server here in just a few seconds, guys, as we are going to be changing. Okay. No spec slots just yet, so we will be getting them here in just a few moments. But anyways, whew, man, that was an exciting first round, was it not? Was it not? And yeah, so guys, we do have a 2-minute delay right now, so that is why if I don't answer you in chat right away, that is why. I usually go only with a 30-second delay, but it's a holdover from 10v10s the other night, and yeah, so this is kind of what you're stuck with. But anyways, how are you guys doing today? Are you doing well? Did you like that first round? I mean, that's probably the best first round in a Go4 Cup that I have ever cast. So definitely exciting stuff there. And gonna go ahead and just switch this back over. Actually, let's take a look at the brackets for now. See if anything has changed. We can talk about the brackets just a little bit. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There we go. All right, so we do have obviously Fnatic moving on. We have the Versus Go4 Cup, Go4w0w team that we are watching right now. Winner of this will actually have to face Fnatic, so that kind of sucks. But hey, it's there. We do have No Mercy and YDK.me Hydrox. I have no clue who that team is. Going to be facing off. The winner of that will be facing off against GC Esports, which, by the way, GC Esports is definitely looking really good. Now, they didn't have to play Pyrogen last week for the last Go4 Cup. Pyrogen ended up dropping out, so we didn't really get to see a good test for him. Obviously, Pyrogen just coming off that huge win in group stages, and I mean, just really beasting it there versus Epsilon. But yeah, so we are going to be seeing them facing off against GC Esports, and it'll be interesting to see how they face off, because they potentially could go against Fnatic, and that would be a really good test there versus Fnatic, to really see how how they're shaping up. All right, so we have spec slots. We are going to be getting into the server right now. Okay. We also have Meet Your Makers going to be getting a bye. So we actually have some really heavy-hitting teams coming in today. If we take a look, we have Fnatic, Meet Your Makers, Planet Key, Dignitas, ESC, and Epsilon all going to be playing today. No Pyrogen at all. We don't have... Do we have ESC actually playing today? We do have ESC playing today. Yeah, that's right. I said ESC. We have Infused. We have Exertus playing, which, by the way, Exertus has been looking really strong. Really strong these last few matches that I have cast them in. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they can do today, as they will be facing off against PSF first and then Infused. That actually might be a good second match there. Either that, or if Anime Esports moves on, that might be a good one versus ESC. And we do have the only Japanese team, BYCM, that's going to be playing versus Dot Pixels, as they ended up playing last week as well. All right. All right, so there are brackets. We are back in the server, it looks like. Yeah, we are just waiting on one more person to jump right on in. And we will be seeing Go4w0w on the harder side. They will be getting the Chinese spawns, which basically means that they'll have to run across and go grab that alpha flag, and probably going to be sending 2 players over there onto dorms into the Charlie side of the map. And yes, I am on Bio, who has been doing a great job adminning, by the way, so kudos to you. You're awesome, man. I don't care what the rest of the people say about you. You're amazing in my book. Oh my gosh, my cursor just went wild. I'm actually using a different mouse today, guys, so I apologize if some things just like whip around the map or something in a free cam. It's because I'm still getting used to the sensitivity, as for whatever reason the software to change my DPI is not working. So I have like 3 settings of DPI, and it's like fast, faster, and light speed. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I think the lowest DPI setting I have on the mouse right now is I think the lowest DPI setting, let me check, is 1200. Is the lowest DPI that's set on it right now. I'm used to my old mouse. I had it set to 400 DPI. So I'm like I have to make micro movements here, and it's really weird. Okay, alrighty. So we are locked, cocked, and ready to rock. We are going to be going live here on this next restart here, guys. Who are you going to be predicting as the winner? Man, I don't know. Both of these teams looking actually pretty darn good. We saw Go4w0w doing some really... they had some initial really good frags. They had some really good holds. But they're towards the middle of the game. I don't know if their shot caller was just not really getting the information that he needed or what, but making some really bad decisions, and Versus capitalizing on that and themselves making some really good decisions, really good holds. I think that Versus was a little bit too aggressive. They left their flags kind of open, especially towards the end, and that allowed Go4w0w to really start doing a lot more back rages onto those flags and you know, catch them out of place. So we'll see what is going to be happening here, and yeah, 15 seconds left to go. We are going to be seeing Go4w0w once again on the Chinese side. It'll be what will they be, the breakouts? I don't know. Probably going to be standard 2-3 breakout, 2 over here to dorms, 3 down into alpha. And probably same thing over here for Versus as we saw for Go4w0w, as they're going to be going for a 2-3 maybe. Actually, it looks like they're going to be going for a very, very heavy push down into dorms right now. We do have Rock Garth going to be down into... looks like he is going to be getting a little bit of shots coming in. Tyler, though, going to be pushing up very, very aggressively. He's looking for those kills. You know they're in there. He knows they're in there. He's going to be able to spot out one. Nice play. And he did not have a med kit, so definitely left him weak. And look at this. iPaddy going to go straight for that Charlie flag. Shifty Pawns here for the stop. He could do it, as we are going to be seeing him doing it. iPaddy does end up going down. And Lexi going to provide some really good spawns back up here onto Perch side. And it looks like they did hold off onto this Bravo flag. What they have to be careful of, though, with Frozen going down like that, that's going to leave any kind of a back rage potentially open here in the backside. And Destroyer needs to stay alive. We need to be seeing another spawn here on Destroyer. They do not need to be relying on these random spawns over here next to Charlie. We do have ProDig, though, back up with that. Oh, nice RPG. Going to be able to take down Rogarth. So that is definitely a good pickup. And he could potentially reload this and take down another one. We will be seeing that Charlie flag start to get capped over. But there's that play for that alpha flag like we were talking about before. Tayo there will be able to finish that out. So nice play. Going to be able to cap that alpha flag basically on his own. And ProDig does end up going down. We do have Ali also going down as well, as we are going to be seeing a complete swap. And this right here is what Versus wants. They want that Alpha Bravo setup. That's going to be the easiest one for them to hold, and they really, honestly, they need to get out to a very, very early lead. They had to fight from quite a deficit the last match, and they're doing just that. I mean, they're 197, 166. They're looking fairly strong right now, as they're going to be able to hold this bleed for quite a while. I mean, they're getting out right now to a 30-plus ticket lead, which is very ideal. When you're on the strong side like this, this is the push that you want to have. I mean, you want to get out to a nice 30, maybe 40 ticket lead. That way, if you do have a slip up, if you do accidentally wipe, you have that nice little buffer there where basically it'll even the scores back up. By the time you get back on your feet, you get the 2 flag bleed in your favor again. You're going to start getting that lead back into your favor. So right now, Tayo going to be pushing back up. Nice pickup there on iPaddy. We'll be able to take down one, and it is looking like they are going to be securing that triple cap, as we do have a shift here for Go4w0w going to be on that alpha flag. And this is definitely not the start that we wanted to see here for Go4w0w, as they basically have no lead. I mean, 3 tickets is nothing. You might as well just say we're playing round number 1 and starting over. And so definitely going to be a tense moment here. We have iPaddy pushing up through Gray House, and it doesn't look like he's going to be finishing out. Ooh, we actually have a drop down here from Versus, possibly going in for a back rage of his own. Monster, though, getting kind of caught out of position and misses that player altogether. Will not be able to make the pickup, but Ali there coming in from behind. Nice play. Will be able to take down Lexi. Ends up going down himself. Destroyer now going to be following that back up, as they will be able to get onto that Bravo flag finally. And was that a clean wipe? Wow, that was just about a clean wipe. We do have a couple of players here onto Perch. Maybe should have shifted down just a little bit faster. But Frozen will be the only player back here to try and really do anything about it. We do have a push from ProDig coming back over. He gets caught out into that crossfire. I like this setup here from Go4w0w, how they have this nice spread out. I would like to see at least one more over here onto Bravo flag, but definitely a good setup. Frozen going to be back up here, just getting some cross shots in. Nice play there, going to be dropping down below. So now that they know that there's a 3-man push coming over, we need to be seeing another person shift. Frozen needs to be spawning here onto Rogarth, as to reinforce this area. We do have a 2-man push coming in onto Bravo flag, though. Ali, not really sure where he wants to go. We did see Shifty Pawns getting taken down, but here's the push onto that alpha flag. Monstrator going to be coming in, spots out one. Tile will be able to get the pickup there. Frozen, the only player left back up. I liked where he spawned back in. Does he drop down? Monstrator, though, with a really good couple of shots into Frozen, and Frozen dropping down, but I don't think he had to, as Tayo ends up getting taken out. We do have Monstrator over here into Connector, as iPaddy looking like he's going to try and clean this out. Does he spot him? He does. Nice play there using that AEK. And ProDig still staying alive, though, as he's going to be able to keep this push going. And a little bit of self-damage there. It's going to allow iPaddy to have an easy pickup. And once again, that AB flag going to be going into the favor here of Go4w0w, and they're starting to even up that score quite a bit. But this is why you want to get out to that early lead. This is going to give time here for Versus to kind of collect themselves, make a organized and push onto a Bravo or Alpha flag. Imagine they are going to be coming back here onto Alpha, as we do have Ali going to be able to spot out one going over here towards Metal Rock. Nice play there. That's actually a pretty huge deal. iPaddy going to be back up into that Bravo house, spots out one into a step up. Does he know there's one coming in? Nice play there from Ali. We'll be able to take him down, and that's going to allow B flag to be somewhat opened up here. If we do see some spawns coming in onto Versus, they could actually push a player up into Crate to try and take care of that. Lexi getting caught out in the open, though, trying to go for a back rage of his own. Frozen will be sitting up into Gray House, and he's not really going to be able to do much. He doesn't have any nade spam, so that won't allow him to take down Crate. But he does spot out one, shifting back over. Monstrator does end up going down, but that's going to be Tayo that is just playing so darn good, as he will be able to get those cross shots there. And with that wipe onto Bravo flag, that is almost a clean wipe. We only have two players left back up, and they're all the way back over here, and that will be a triple cap in favor of Go4w0w. So definitely looking pretty darn good here on the hard side, mind you, as Versus just having a really difficult time collecting themselves and being able to make an organized push. I think that instead of holding on to that C flag, they need to get out from underneath that flag. They need to get away from it. So I'd like to see maybe a 5-man push onto B or A. But at the moment, they just need to get a flag. They really just need to get something underneath their belt, which is what they're doing right now. We do sit 106 to 123. Go4w0w able to take a 60 or a 50 ticket deficit and turn it around, and now they are going to be collecting at least a 30 ticket lead here in just a few moments, as we do have iPaddy sitting back, actually getting some hit markers there on that nade. Nice placement. And Frozen will be able to take down Shifty Pawns. So definitely like this hold here from Go4w0w. Once again, guys, I love this setup, as we do have pretty much a very defensive turtle style, I guess you could say, play here, which in my opinion is the best play. You hold the bleed, you make them come to you. They got to go out into wide open with no cover. So why the hell not just turtle it up? A win's a win. Who cares how you get it? And we are going to be seeing Lexi, though, getting taken down using that FAMAS, which I do not agree with the FAMAS on this map. I've seen Dignitas using it, and I've seen some players from Epsilon and some other teams as well. Infamous also uses the FAMAS on this map, but this is a very long-range map. This is something that I would feel more comfortable. Even an AEK would be better, in my opinion, than a FAMAS. But once again, Go4w0w going to be able to clean up that push onto Grey House and shifting back over just so darn well. Not really sure why that first game was a little bit too rough for him. Gotta love that screen shake, guys. Gotta love that screen shake. As Tayo going to be spotting at one back behind that alpha flag, but just they cannot seem to find where they need to poke in here. And Ali going down again, so definitely a nice play. So yeah, even though we shifted servers, doesn't seem like it's helping them out too much. And we are going to be seeing it going down now to a 60 ticket deficit in favor here of Go4w0w, as Versus just getting picked apart. And this is definitely where you see a team that is not organized, not used to playing with each other on a regular basis, start to fall apart. They don't really have a shot caller, I would imagine. You probably have several guys trying to call shots out, probably playing by themselves. We do have Tayo sitting over here onto that Charlie flag, and they're relying very heavily on their frags, and quite frankly, they're just not getting them. We're seeing them being out fragged quite often, but finally going to be getting up here onto this B flag, and not spotting out Frozen there. Take a look at the KDs actually right now. Yeah, not looking good. Ali going to be 7 and 15, 4 and 12 for Shifty Pawns. Pro Dig is 5 and 14. Make that 5 and 15. As not really able to get anything at all underneath their belt. We do have that C flag going to be flashing once again, but with them taking care of this B flag, they're going to have that 2 flag hold. Monster Raider has a chance. GG's already being called out by Ali. He doesn't think he's going to be able to have a 20 to 119 comeback. That would be definitely very hard, and one of the best comebacks that we have seen on this particular map. But look at that, Patty coming around the corner, going to be able to take down 2 players. Beautiful job there. Can he make it a third? As he will be spotting him out. Doesn't look like he has to, as Destroyer cleaning that back up. 11 tickets left to go. So congratulations here. We are going to be having Versus just jumping out of the server. They're giving up, as we will be seeing Go4w0w moving on versus Fnatic in the next match. So definitely going to be a good one there. Alright, so let's take a look right now at who is moving on within the brackets. And we do have, let's see, we have